Alrighty. Last time, you guys finished your month-and-a-half journey and ended up in the major port city of the Five Kingdoms. You spent a decent amount of the first day exploring, traveling, buying some bees, um, and what is looking around and seeing some of the stuff that's around,
Sights.
some of the sights. We stopped after you guys saw a mural on, I guess the seawall is basically what it would be like, of the five heroes. You have a couple of more days while the ship replenishes its supplies. Uh, I will say that we are on evening of the first day by now. So, and you guys have found a tavern or an inn to stay, unless you want to stay on the boat. But because of Latreus's background, I know that he can get in stay for free, so I'm not too worried about it. It's basically up to you guys. Do you want to stay on the boat or stay on land?
I want to stay on land and on a boat for a fucking month now.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on land.
Yeah.
On land is valid.
Also, if everybody will chat the general chat of Discord, Latreus has hand-delivered everybody a Hawaiian shirt.
Yep.
And that is what yours looks like.
And also his power move.
It's funny that Latreus bought. It's funny that Latreus bought all of you Hawaiian shirts, considering it's the middle of winter and it's cold and rainy and wet, and there's a little slush in the rain at this port town. Just,
I will still keep it, but I'll use it as a layer.
So, you found an inn, and I guess we'll say it's around dinner time or maybe a little after dinner. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, I'm gonna say that the group is by themselves, where Corin and Jura actually left and stayed on the boat. It's the first time you guys have in this continent by yourselves. Like, fully by yourselves.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Anything I want to talk about? I can't think of anything immediately, no.
Okay.
So how long do we have before we get out?
You've got, like, 2 more days, and then the boat will be prepared.
Okay.
And if you want to just go to the next couple of days and explore a bit more, that's fine. If you feel like you explored a decent amount, we can skip straight to the second stint of our journey.
So this is the day after we got here?
This will be this is like so we'll skip the evening we'll skip the evening because nobody wants to do anything in the evening. So this will be the second of the 3 days you need to stay here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Morning of the second day.
Dawn of the second day. Dun dun.
Dawn of the second day. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go out to town and just kind of wander around and look at whatever there is to do.
Look at some more, like get to places that you didn't get to beforehand and things like that.
Yeah.
I'll go with them.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
All
I'll
right.
explore down with the group.
So everyone's together. So
I'm going up.
Where are you going, John?
We're going to explore too.
Are you gonna go with the group?
I'm gonna look around to see if there's any interesting cuisine.
Okay. Yeah, it's not very hard to find some interesting baked goods and some interesting like
local varieties,
local seafood dishes that are things that you're just like, I would have never thought to do that.
Just like mentally taking notes.
Hey, Jacob, are there any temples here?
Here, I wouldn't say that there's really any here.
Okay.
There are some like small shrine areas that you could that aren't really like they're just kind of maintained by the city. They're not really manned by anybody in particular.
I'll have Tarragon go kind of check out the shrines, but not really look too deep into them.
Yeah. Yeah, Tarragon, just kind of
Get like an idea of what is the worship here.
doing yeah, exactly, like a cultural exchange kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the rest
Just
of
in
you,
case.
the rest of you are exploring. You hit a point where you get to a different section of the dock, and you realize something very interesting. Like the boat that you were on is a pretty good-sized boat, but you find a docking section that looks like it could fit two of the boats that you were on inside of. And it's interesting because like none of boats of your size are actually docking there. They're docking in other positions. You all kind of get the idea that this continent, these people have a boat that fits this.
Shit.
We have a what? That what? I'm sorry.
A boat that fits this location. That's like twice the size of the boat you used to even get here.
Oh, okay.
And it's just empty. Like no other boats are docking there. Obviously, it's like it seems to be prepped for a massive boat.
I
Like,
go ask the local townsfolk about the ship that will fit this.
They look. You find I guess there's just like a human working there, and he's just like, oh, I guess from out of town. We got the joint naval ship that sits here, one that is kind of borrowed by and used by all 5 of the kingdoms. We've had it. It's a veteran ship, been around for 20 years.
Just like a warship?
I mean, that's what we used it for.
Cool.
Yeah, it's something. You should see it sometime if you. Where's the doctor right now? He's trying to think about it, and he goes and he looks at his ledger, and he's like, "Oh, it's docked in the Dragon Kingdom right now." Well, if you're ever there, just check it out. And he goes about his business.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably the main thing around the dock area that's different. Also, you kind of hit a section where you kind of leave the touristy part. Like yesterday, you guys hit the tourist strip, like every beach town has. You know how they have like a specifically touristy area that's like the middle of town. But now you guys are kind of exploring out of that area, and you can see where like the normal citizens live. Just kind of normal, like middle class. Houses aren't really falling apart, but you can definitely see there's repaired damage from like years ago. And you hit the part. You kind of get to a point where you're like, oh yeah, we're kind of walking into a place where there's not tourists anymore. Like there's an obvious feeling of that.
yeah. Is there anyone kind of watching us as we're going by? Like people eyeing us at all?
I mean, you get a look every now and then, but like they're so. It seems the people in this town are so used to tourists just kind of roaming off the beaten path that they don't really pay you any mind.
All right, cool.
It's it's just that part. Yeah, I mean, like it's just that part of those towns where it's just like what the out of towners. All right, whatever.
Yeah, they're just gonna turn around. They're gonna turn back, realizing that there's nothing here for them to look at or take pictures by, so they'll leave. They'll get bored and leave.
Yeah. there's like a tour of the wall going on. Like there's a lot of a lot of history stuff. I think there's
Just hit us with that. Is that a Georgia license plate?
there's
What are you doing here?
there's a historical tour of the battles of the human port city.
I'll go look at that.
Yeah.
Galrah, you want to go look at it?
Sure. I
Sure.
don't know anything about this place.
Sure.
It doesn't hurt to learn.
You find like a half-elven woman, and she's just like, "Oh, do we have more people for the tour?"
Yeah, sure.
We're about a third of the way through, but in the first half is just talking about a very, very victorious battle of using that. She points to the cracked statue in the ocean, using that statue to defend, and we're just getting to the point where it fell. And she explains how during the second invasion of this town, the weakened state of a heroic wizard named Melody tried to reenact this enchantment, too weak to do it a second time, and lost. And the town was officially lost. And it just kind of goes through, and you see parts where like there's lightning strikes that haven't been cleaned up, that they've kept as like memorials. And you know how like like when the nuclear bombs went off in Japan, there was like the leftover the silhouettes of some people. There's a couple of those from a lightning blast.
That's pretty cool. Do they have it kind of marked off?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's a little marked off, but I mean, like, you can get pretty close to it. It's more marked off as, like, anti-construction, but there's, like, a rope that you can go through.
Okay, yeah, I want to take a look. I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah, Latreus.
It's magic that you don't get to see that often.
Latreus is fascinated by the concept of something burning hot enough to leave a silhouette of a person. Like, that's fucking intense.
There's a couple of them that are just footprints as people who were standing, and then there are some of people against a wall because they were trying to run, and like one of a person on the ground. It's crazy.
It's Pompeii too.
Electric Boogaloo.
And the tour, as everybody, because like you and all of the other like tourists, because it's not just, there's actually a couple of other people. There's like a tiefling family from Silveria that's here visiting, and a couple of like Dragonborn, but they're not like the normal ones. Galrah, you'd be used to them because they're Iron Dragonborn. Some of the people from the Iron Archipelago that's kind of avoided the conflict and made it to explore a bit.
Oh, the tourists that show up that are just like, we're against the war.
Yeah. But yeah, and they the tour guide's just like, yes, and there was a tragic mishap of a hero just unable to defend a couple of civilians. And I think it was a chain lightning blast. It was a horrible day, but I think all of the lives saved really kind of shows how crazy mishaps and battles can happen like this.
Latreus kind of raises his hand from like the back of the group.
Oh,
Little 4'11" man hoping to be seen.
do you have a question?
Yeah, how many people died here, and how many were saved?
Let's see here. She kind of flips through her pamphlet a little bit. There was a rough estimation of about 250 to 300 deaths, but they saved over 10,000 people.
Damn.
And sorry, we joined the thing a little late. Can you tell us more about these heroes?
Oh yes. And she kind of points to the murals and explains about Chloe Stormcaller and Corin, and Val Chavamy and Harak and Akess, and about they were reincarnations of ancient heroes, only capable of wielding the ancient weapons as they called to them. Of a dual lightning sword, a dagger of force, an impenetrable shield, a gun,
Yeah.
a gun of flames, and an axe of thunder. And how it was prophesied that the ocean would come back. But they continue going around telling the story, and you guys get to the point where they talk about the routes and how people fled, and there's like obvious the way that the city's like a fan shape, and there are major veins that lead from the fan straight to the docks, and how most people escaped through those major veins, and how water flooded up them as well.
Okay.
And
I want to ask. So, are those weapons still held by those heroes, or in a museum, or by their family?
they are held by those who are still alive. And when recently we had one of our heroes pass away due to old age, and when they do so, the other heroes maintain the weapons until the next reincarnation is found.
So, the one who died, somebody else has it.
Yes. They recently came to us and found out that they were.
So, what happens if they all die? And there's no reincarnation?
No, it does not. It's not like a staggered thing. They are 5 separate reincarnations.
Right, but what if no new hero steps forward in time for the other hero's lifespan?
Well, if all of them pass away and we don't have a new hero, the governments of the 5 kingdoms divvy up the weapons back to their homes, and then the new heroes who should arise will be called to them.
Okay.
From how they explained it to us is that they were called to their weapons, called to their equipment, as if it was an urge, a need.
Interesting.
And then she continues the tour and talks about how the town was basically owned by the ocean for about 7 or 8 months, and how the heroes on their reclamation journey came back and took back the land that was theirs, and then talks about the giant warship that was built to help fight, and the tour ends there, as after that, all of the heroes leave this town.
Galrah kind of mumbles himself and he pouts a little bit. He's like, they didn't talk about the bees.
Should we ask her about the bees?
He's like, no, it's okay.
Now I want to know about the bees. What did I miss? What bees?
And he holds up the
They
jar
bought bees.
he has at his waist. He's like, it's a souvenir.
Galrah, those are wasps.
Do I believe him, Jacob?
They are absolutely wasps.
Okay.
The tour guide looks and kind of gives a laugh and is just like, "Oh, that's just an urban myth. I'm surprised." Oh well, tourists usually fall for it.
Fall for what? What's up with the bees?
They
Wasps? Whatever you call them here?
There's a myth about the heroes that they used jars of bees to help fight with their heroic but there's no evidence of that. Just
I mean,
second place accounts.
did you check the ocean for wasps?
Why would we check the ocean for wasps?
Well, then you can't say there's no evidence.
She just kind of like gets down to your level. Please, my boss said don't talk about the bees. Like I'm
Okay, let's not talk about bees. Let's talk about wasps.
like like it's actually against this tour to talk about the wasps.
So are you trying to
alright.
cover up something about the wasps?
No, my boss doesn't believe in it.
Hey, Galrah, do you think the wasps tweeted a racial slur?
Oh,
They got canceled from history?
Can I roll insight to see if he is trying to cover up something about the wasps?
Roll an insight check. Sure. Why
I'll
not?
aid one. I'll aid one. Roll with advantage.
Oof.
Ooh.
2 2s.
You're pretty sure that they're truthful about that the boss just doesn't care. Doesn't think that the wasps are important in this tour.
I feel like the most important thing this tour had to offer.
God damn it. Anyway,
The wasps were important, Jacob. We loved them.
I know. But yeah, that tour took a couple of hours off your day. So if there is anything else you would like to do, if not, we could skip until the ship's ready.
Well, Galrah, I was expecting something big to have come and attacked us by now, so I guess I'll go ahead and I'll tell you what's in that potion.
Yeah, what's in it?
That is a potion of stone giant strength.
How did you? Okay, why? Oh yeah, you did tell me to
yeah.
use it for emergencies. Yeah.
Just in case we have to outmuscle something. You're like the strongest person here, I think.
Like-
So it's probably best if you drank it.
I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
I'll keep it safe.
I
Keep it
wanna
secret. Keep
go,
it safe.
go see if I can find a bookshop and find a book about technology from this place that I wouldn't know about or could learn more about.
You go and you actually find more of a historical text that's based around. It's like an autobiography of in a builder that existed like a couple of decades ago,
Okay.
An
named Erel.
artificer.
It was a builder named Erel, and his story about being the guardian of the ancient gun and the builder of the ship, the warship that they talk about.
Does it show schematic of the warship or the gun?
It shows pictures of them, but the schematics are not in there, as you can probably think that those are pretty guarded secrets.
Can I roll intelligence to see if I can think of a way to recreate that gun?
Sure. I would say, yeah. Roll
Pure
intelligence.
intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is a pretty high DC.
Yeah, not bad.
That's a 21.
It's not bad, but he still didn't. He could have reached it, but he didn't reach it.
I did a nat 20, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You're looking at this weapon and how, like, what you can glean off of it is that this gun was made by lizard folk, but it was built like 500 years ago, and you're surprised how it was built so well back then. And at the same time, you're not surprised that the schematics were lost.
I just wanted to see if I could figure out how to make a gun.
You can ask.
I mean, that's why I said I wanted to look for technology books.
That's fair.
Alrighty.
Guess why go back to college when you could always just, buy the
Steal.
textbooks?
Uh, is there anything else you guys want to do in town? Oh, it's okay, bud. Hey, you're okay, buddy. You're okay.
Hey, Golz.
Yes.
Just lay back.
That gun they were talking about. Real interesting that it was the only thing that did fire damage. Like it was a flaming gun.
Yeah. It seems like up your alley.
Yeah, but you know who else's alley that seems up?
Ooh.
Galrah's.
Think they want a fire gun?
I can't think of a reason why they wouldn't.
Yeah. Their gun's already enchanted, so we'd have
Yeah,
to
but-
either make new ammo or an attachment.
Okay, but do you think you could enchant that one? If somehow one of us happened to be the reincarnation of the lizard folk heroes?
Can I roll insight?
Sure. Well, I would say it would just be an intelligence check. Now that I think about it.
Damn it. Juan, your rolls are bad.
It's... You don't know what the enchantment is, so you have no way to know, like you could try to make something like that, but you don't know if it would be close to what that one was like.
I need to see the original first.
I mean, you could also work with Galrah.
We could, yeah.
He did just have that workshop installed.
I craft gun.
I won a 44 Magnum revolver that's a one shot, one kill.
I just want a gun with a silencer.
Made.
Yeah, Galrah just made a silencer.
Made.
Check. What's next?
It's a level 1 silencer.
Yeah.
Reduces noise by 30%.
More accurately, you can remake your stealth roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Anyway, so is that we all good here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, just probably just looking around, wandering around, and just kind of just taking in the sights and stuff.
Perfect. Yeah, so your couple of days go by, and eventually you reboard the ship. You're greeted by Corin, and she's just like, our next stint is just going to be about 5 days, so it won't be
Wait.
too bad.
Is anybody wearing the Hawaiian shirt?
So wear hers.
I'll wear mine.
Alright.
Like I said, mine is a layer. So it's
No.
on, but I have my jacket on top.
Tarragon's wearing his out of politeness.
I am also wearing mine. I've been wearing it for 2 days.
You get a couple of raised eyebrows from some of the crew of the ship.
I'm just like, oh, no, I fought a blizzard. The cold means nothing to me.
All right. Set sail for Dragon Keep. And they start. They all raise up the loading board and they set sail. But this time, you guys are able to see land the entire journey. As they're just kind of going along the coastline of the continent. And this ends up taking this is going to take about 5 days, so it's pretty quick, but you get to a point around your 3rd or 4th day where you notice the landscape has started becoming a savanna. And it gets a little drier. It's still a little chilly and windy, but the rain has stopped. As it's just it's a savanna. You're near a section of the continent that it stays drier and warmer a majority of the year.
It's like a cool 60, cool 70 kind of.
It's
situation.
like it even though it's the middle of winter, it's like an early fall kind of feel. Um,
60s, 70s.
it's probably
60, 70 evenings.
yeah, or yeah, 60, 70
40.
evenings, but like it can get down into the 50s at night, and for the early mornings. Um, and now your Hawaiian shirts don't seem as ridiculous.
Good.
As like the only cold really right now is just kind of the breeze from the ocean. And
Are
eventually,
Jura and Corin on the boat?
yeah, they're on the boat with you.
I'm gonna go bother Jura.
Yeah, that's unsurprising.
Are we there yet?
No.
How about now?
Oh my God, you too?
Wait, what about now?
No, you'll see it. Got like one.
Can I see it now?
No, we've got like one more day of travel.
Okay, but is it like an us day or is it a you day? Is time
Corin,
different here?
I didn't ask for more siblings.
What's the time change like?
It's
Are we
still
affected by jet lag, Jacob?
since you are on a ship, it's easier. The adjustment is slower, so it's easier.
Okay, but like, what's the time difference? Should I be getting sleepy around 7 p.m. or what?
The time difference is probably about 4 or 5 hours.
Okay.
Um, it was like 5 or 6 at the port town, but now we're getting technically closer to your normal time zone.
Oh, okay.
So
Ariza,
But
Ariza, I'm bored. There's nothing to set on fire here.
didn't you set your staff on fire?
No.
Honestly, Galrah's probably been just tagging the ship the whole time. Is like scratching tiny, like little, like probably like a little star or
The
something.
little S's.
No,
Or are they little
sussies,
G's?
the little sussies. He's probably put sussies all over the boat.
every so often, one of the crew catches you like, "Hey, stop that!" And you're like, "Okay, fine." And then you continue to go when they leave.
Yeah. I'm bored, man. I've been eating sweets and just being kind of just walking around and doing whatever the hell. Like, I'm bored.
Would I have caught Galrah say that?
Yeah, you probably would have with your passive perception.
I'm like, you.
The jig is up.
I bet Galrah, it's like the Metal Gear Solid detective using it. She's like, shh, shh, shh.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. Bum, bum, bum.
And that's just like the one day where you hear Burke squawks in the kitchen as Galrah just running out with the in her mouth.
At this point, he knows, so there's no point in him trying to be sneaky about it. He'll just take a whole plate.
Hey, Jacob,
Yeah.
while Whisper is chasing Galrah out of the kitchen, I want to sneak in the kitchen and grab food.
Easy enough. He's distracted.
Hey, Jacob, does anyone in the crew have a deck of cards?
Grab a jar of honeycomb.
There is definitely decks of cards and dice games that are played in evenings.
I'm specifically.
What do
gonna
I have
grab
to
jar
roll
of
to
honeycomb for
be a
Jacob
part
to
of them, or
You just have to be a part of them. Do you want to
Yeah,
see
but I'm gonna
if you win anything?
yes?
Oh, I also want to do that.
I'll just have both of you roll an individual luck die. So just a flat d20.
Can Tarragon join?
Tarragon would probably watch. I don't think Tarragon would. That's pretty good.
No one asks to interact with Tarragon.
Not even Tarragon wants to interact with Tarragon.
No.
I go there.
Jazz, do you want to roll just your flat luck? Oh, you rolled 18. Oh my God, yeah, you guys both did really, really well. I would say Ariza, you got about 20 gold, and Golz, you got about 15 from just winning. And I think after seeing some winning, then Tarragon would probably join in.
Okay.
So if you want to roll a luck die for Tarragon.
Oops, no, that's too much.
Oh,
Tarragon got about 10 gold.
cool.
So, you all won some. It was mostly Ariza played a game, got a lot of money, and then they didn't have as much money to ante up the next game, and then Golz got all of that, and they had even less to ante up the third game, and Tarragon got all of it. And then all of the sailors are just like why don't they just throw their cards on the table and just leave because you guys are cleaning them out.
Oof.
But eventually, about halfway through the 5th day, you guys start to see a city in the distance.
Sure, are we there yet?
Yes. I can see home.
Cool, so when do you want me to teach you how to dance?
I'm going to kill him, Corin.
I know she means hug.
But as you begin to approach and you see a city made of stone and metal, and there's a beautiful castle in the center, raised above the rest of the town. There are many ships around, like not just the one that you're on, but many of more of the warship variety. And then you see it. The big one. The massive ship, twice the size of yours, made of wood and metal. Artificed and crafted lovingly. A few scrapes, a few damages from past battles. But a boat that can hold a country inside of it is the best way that you could think of it.
Can I please try to burn that boat down?
Corin just kind of looks up. You want to try?
Will I be attacked if I do?
No, I'll go with you.
Okay.
Is that boat powered by sails or?
You don't see a single sail, but you do see a big smokestack.
I feel like this is a horrible idea.
I want to burn something. It's been months.
You guys, Corin, once you guys dock, Corin takes you over to the boat and kind of waves off any of the. You see many like dragonborn guards and stuff, like majority dragonborn, of all different colors. You see kobolds as well, and half dragons, but a lot. This place is just dragon people, like only dragon people. Maybe a couple of turtles too, dragon turtles,
Okay.
And you get up to the big, massive ship.
Mm-hmm.
And Corin just kind of points towards it, like does the open palm, just like, here you go.
This is gonna end terribly for me, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we'll see. What are you going to do with it? What spell are you going to cast at it?
Wait, before he does that, can I get from a safe distance that I can pretend I don't know him?
Oh, she only takes him. You guys can stay
Okay.
behind.
I thought we were wearing matching Hawaiian shirts, guys.
We are. It's just I'm in my own thing, and your group is doing the other thing.
I'll give it a nice tasty lick of a test. I'll hit it with an Agonizar's Scorcher.
All right, that's a save, right?
Yeah.
You shoot Agonizar's Scorcher, and you see it hit a magical barrier. Make yourself a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Against your own spell save, DC.
Dex save against my own spell.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's magic, so, you have your bullshit.
19. I
Yeah.
beat my own DC.
So you're resistant to fire right now, so you take a quarter of. So go ahead and roll an Agonizar Scorcher. You take a quarter of that damage.
Okay.
As the spell is reflected back at you.
ow.
And Corin just kind of gives you this look, this shit-eating grin.
Okay. 8s. A quarter of 11.
That's like 2. Like rounded down, that's 2 damage.
I just kind of look at her as I eat my own spell and just go, "Oh, that was weak."
I mean, you
Let me try another one.
you resisted your own spell. That's all that happened.
Does that make me weak or strong?
I'll let you figure that one out. Anyway, you burned something yourself, and she continues to lead you guys.
Fireball. Fireball.
Fireball! Fireball!
Matthew is slowly raising his hand.
What are the odds I get into a fight today?
You do definitely see a couple of the dock hands just kind of laughing at you.
Okay. So I was aiming at the hull of the ship, right?
Yeah.
How many people are on deck?
There's a decent amount of people working this ship. It's a big boat. It takes a lot of people.
I'm gonna attempt to climb onto the boat.
Oh.
You start, and the guys are just like, hey, no, don't. What? What are you doing?
I have an idea. I think I can burn this boat.
You... Get off the side of the boat.
Is there a ladder I can climb?
We have a lift over there.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take the lift.
You take the lift. As the rest of the party is kind of walking away, Corin stops and is like, wait a second. Oh, god damn it.
While he's doing that, Jake, can I go see if they offer tours of the boat?
Yeah, and, like, they're not stopping you from checking out. There are some restricted areas. Like, you can go on, like, the top deck, and that's about it.
I'd go with Golz on this one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll go too.
Okay.
And Jacob, I'd like to roll an insight or arcana check to see if I can tell if it was a reactionary thing that the boat reflected it, or if it was just some kind of enchantment that just makes all spells of a certain level and below bounce off.
Roll Arcana check.
Arcana? Okay.
Yep. As he's like, Matthew is like sniffing around the deck, the rest, Ariza, Golz, and Whisper rise up on the lift as well to check out the top deck.
I asked the tour guide, how does this boat move?
I mean, there is definitely some sort of magic on this boat. He looks, the boat moves by steam power.
Can you tell me more about it?
I don't really know the ins and outs. I'm just a deckhand.
Can I talk to an engineer?
Sure. And you see a kobold with goggles and a little engineer's hat and overalls run over.
I want to learn everything I can about steam technology from that kobold.
The kobold's like, all right, let's go.
So
And-
I tell Golz, I shout after Golz, is like, hey, take notes for Cambry. She might want to know about this.
But yeah, you learn the
I'd
basics.
go with Golz on this little learning education.
You learn the basics of how steam power works for water vehicles.
Did you guys hear Siana?
Yes, I did.
And I do take notes.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure.
But they basically just teach you how to make steam-powered boats, and that's about it. Because
So I know how to make a steam engine now.
You know how to make a steam engine for water vehicles.
Okay. Oh, this could come useful. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So
Before I
yeah,
leave the
guys
kobold,
figure out
I
in
asked
terms-
him, what are the technologies do you guys have? I've never seen this before. I'm not from here.
it's just, for the most part, the rest of the boat is pretty basic. It's just the most important part is the steam engine and the enchantment on it. his advice is, if you want to learn more about technology, go to the Iron Archipelago.
Put it on my to-do list.
All right, Matthew, what were you saying?
So I rolled a 1 on my insight, or on my arcana. I can tell that there is definitely some kind of magic on the boat. Probably can't tell if it's on the wood or on the iron, or if it's the entire boat itself.
It's just kind of an overwhelming sensation.
I'm gonna tap it with my fire pole, since it's a magic weapon.
Yeah.
And see if I can't like get anything with that.
You tap it with your fire weapon, and you definitely hit the wood with the pole, but the flames don't seem to affect it.
Interesting. I wonder if it's just fire.
Man, I hate that.
I wonder if I can get away with a psionic blast. And I'm gonna go kind of find like a part of the boat where there's not so many people.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm gonna attempt to psionic blast the boat.
Roll your own save against your save spell DC for that.
Woo!
Why does it feel like we're about to see Latreus start to fly?
Latreus is gonna literally give himself a splitting headache.
So Latreus gonna need a good lawyer.
Oh.
Were you injured on a magic boat?
No, about
Your
like
own
for vandalism.
Okay, I beat it.
So
I
yeah,
don't fly.
you take half damage as your own spell rebounds against you.
Gotta find my spell. Hold on.
Latreus comes back, his fucking eyes and ears and nose is bleeding. Just like, aha!
5d8. Okay.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, 3rd level, baby.
Why do you tempt this?
I wasn't sure and I rolled bad. Let me do my role play.
So you take
So
9
activate-
psychic damage.
So when the group regroups, I say, "Want to build one of these?"
Yeah. You bet.
Fascinating.
Fascinating is one of your teeth is missing. You all regroup and Latreus is like bleeding from his ears, and nose.
Okay. Good news, everyone. The boat resists all magic. Not just fire.
One of the ship hands is like, I mean, you could have asked, as he continues to mop the deck.
You could have offered information before you saw me make a bad decision.
Yay. You're in the Dragon Kingdom. You make your own bad decisions.
Oh, I see how it is. My gross negligence is my fault, but yours isn't yours? Okay.
Jacob, can I roll perception to see if I see a sign saying, "Warning, do not attempt to attack the boat"?
Yeah, roll perception check.
What's my perception?
I was about to say, do I see it with a passive perception in 19?
Does anybody here speak Draconic?
I do.
Perception.
Okay. That's hilarious. Your perception. You see a sign that is written in Draconic, and if Latreus looks at it to read it, it is, warning, do not cast magic at the boat.
They said don't cast magic. I'm gonna grab the trident.
You still have it? I thought you sold it. Oh, no, that trident. The one from the, sorry, the one from the elementals. Right.
Yeah. And I'm gonna see if I can't, like, pierce the hull with the trident?
So you stab at the hole, and the weapon itself seems to actually hit the hole, but the magic effect of it doesn't make any addition to it. And
you told us that the tridents are just normal tridents, but they do magic damage instead of normal piercing.
right, so like the enchanted shimmer doesn't pass the shield, the magic shielding.
Okay, but I did just put a small hole in the.
Yeah, and when you do that, a bunch of deckhands just kind of drop what they're doing and stare at you.
I was testing something. I'm sorry.
And you see like like they all start giving you glares.
I'm just gonna go.
And the biggest one's like, I think you better should.
Better should. Oh God, they're illiterate. I keep that to myself. That was an internal thought that I said out loud.
They all start encroaching on you, Latreus.
I'm gonna back away.
You get to the list. I think this is the cue for everyone to leave.
Is there a gift shop?
No.
Is there a gift shop?
This is a war boat. This is a war vessel that's still active. What?
Ariza will go ahead and pick up Golz and leave.
Good. All of you leave. And as you leave, you can see that every single dock worker is watching you go.
Well, Whisper already left by the time he got his information, so he was like
Yeah.
waiting for them to come down.
Yeah, you're waiting with Jura and Corin, but you can see every single deckhand, every dock worker, and all the guards at the dock are watching the tourists leave.
Corin, they're mad at me. I managed to hurt the boat.
You could have asked. Why do you do instead of question?
The best questions are answered by experience.
Come on, you now have a target on your back. Try not to do any more damage.
I already have a target on my back. I'm not from here.
You're making it worse.
Oh, okay.
Galrah, you're making it worse with their hands in their pockets.
Yeah.
It's like head low. Eventually, you guys make it to what?
Fair enough.
You guys, you guys make it, are eventually led to the castle. And you were let in with Corin because she's easily she just goes in. And she looks back as you're in like a waiting area, kind of like a foyer type place, and she looks as like, all right, all of you can stay here. I need to go into the meeting room for a second. But I'll be back out shortly. Mingle. There's people here. It's fun. You won't have to be bored. It's stone. Don't try to burn the place down. She looks directly at Latreus.
You underestimate my power.
Oh my god.
I'll be back. And she kind of scurries off and enters. She opens a door, and you hear two voices yelling at each other, and then the door slams shut.
Oh dear.
Can we hear what they're yelling about?
You caught like mid conversation. It had something to do with like a full frontal assault.
Oh.
But it was definitely a female and a male voice of older people.
Are there like chairs? Is this like a typical lounge
Yeah.
area?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a short rest.
You go down and you sit down. And when you do, like you see like the lounge area, and when you do, actually roll me a perception check.
Oh, okay. 17.
All right, you walk over to the lounge area and you see a seat, and you're just like, oh man, crocodile skinned like couches, awesome. Wait, that's alive. uh, and when you do so, you see the head of a pointed head of a creature and large leathery wings, scaled wings open, and it starts squawking. And an older lizard folk gentleman sitting in a chair, just kind of, hey, hey, stop it. And then the lizard bird like thing calms down and starts backing up.
Mind if I take a seat? I'm a little sleepy.
Go for it.
I asked,
Like-
what is that thing?
Yeah? It's a pterodactyl.
What?
It's a dinosaur.
Where'd you get it?
I've always had him. His name is Whoop.
Where can I get one?
I don't know. I haven't found any others like him.
Not true. We found one other like him.
And he just kind of leans back into his chair, and you see he's like a more rotund, older gentleman, and he's kind of leaning, and he's like holding on to it. He's doing that thing that old people do where they hold onto their walking stick in their chair. Like using it to still lean on the floor, and when you get a closer look, you realize that's not a walking stick. That's a gun.
Oh fuck yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna ask. What's your name?
I'm Hurok.
Oh shit.
And all of you who have been dealing with history, yeah, you all recognize this name as one of the heroes.
Huh.
And like he's like partially blind in one of his eyes. Like this is an old ass man.
Golz, now's your chance to ask him about the gun.
Ariza will hold out a hand and be like, "I'm Ariza. Pleasure to meet you."
He shakes your hand, and for an old man, he has a very firm grip.
Nice.
He nods. Which one of them roped you all into this one? I don't know.
Corin.
Yeah.
Goran.
Yeah.
I point.
She's she's a wild one.
Kind of a bitch.
He gives you like a glare for that one. Like that old grandpa glare.
Like, she's really mean.
Why? Because she wouldn't let you burn down a ship.
No, because she actively encourages me to hurt myself.
It's only because she can get away with it.
She likes to play some jokes on people.
It hardly feels like a joke.
He kind of looks
You did it to yourself with your own hubris.
He kind of looks around and he looks over at Jura and how are you doing, little one? She just kind of nods like, I'm doing fine.
I tried to teach her how to dance.
She knows how to dance.
Other than the waltz.
Ah, yeah. And he kind of sets his gun, like he lets go of his gun and kind of leans back and like grabs a pouch and like pulls out a banjo basically.
Oh no.
And he's just like
Don't tell me she knows how to shindig.
he's just like, I don't know a single niece or nephew of mine that doesn't know how to shindig.
Is it a shindig or a hootenanny? There's a distinct difference.
He's like, I'll let you decide. And he starts playing a tune. And
Is it a hootenanny or shindig, Jacob?
fuck it, I'll flip a coin. Where's my quarter? There it is. It is a shindig.
Sorry. I join in on the shindig as best I can.
Yeah. And actually, like, oh, he kind of stops partway through and he looks at, yeah, little gnome.
Hi. I'm really interested in this place and all its technology. I've never seen it before. How does your gun work?
Black powder, metal bearings, a
May I see?
really strong enchantment.
May I see your gun?
He kind of looks at you, and he looks at the gun. Why should I let my gun? Why should I let you take a look at it?
Uh,
Well, does he have a bow?
I just I'm really fascinated by it. I've never seen something like it.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Galrah looks at him and he's just like,
Roll me a
I was about to
persuasion
say,
check.
do you want me to counter roll this? I have his sheet right here.
No, this is just a persuasion.
Let's see. Oh, cool! I have a better perception than I thought.
He
I
kind
should
of
blame the dice hitting the edge of my screen.
he kind of like grips the weapon tighter, and he looks at you, and he's just like, you know, I don't let normal people even look at this from my country. Why would I let some foreigners like you take a look at it?
Could you
"Can I
illustrate?
step up and can I please step up and try to salvage this?"
Sure. How are you gonna salvage this?
So I go ahead and I'm like, well, even though we're not from here, I am well acquainted with the kind of weaponry myself. He's not, but I am. If anything, you can hold your hand on the Jesus Christ, the handle. Would you mind if I took a look at the barrel? I just want to see how it works.
He looks at you. He kind of gives you an up and down look. Archipelago folk, huh?
He nods.
And he looks at, what about this one? He points at the gnome.
Golz, please don't grab it out of his hand. Let him hold it.
I need you to roll me a persuasion too, Galrah.
Okay. Let me check my freaking stats.
I'll pipe up to give. Can I attempt to help Galrah by saying, yeah, he's got a weapon similar but much smaller and compact.
I don't know. How much do you care about this, Latreus?
I'm legitimately interested in my character's best friend's weapon potentially getting improved.
Okay, I'll say you can give the help action for that one.
All right, cool. I don't add anything to this.
Yep.
You said persuasion, right? All right, cool. Oh no, I can just roll a d20. All right. Sweet. One more.
You
Yeah.
have advantage. Nat 20!
Oh fuck yeah!
Hell yeah!
He gives you a look, and he makes a whistle, and the pterodactyl stands behind the two of you, and then he just lays the gun on his lap in both hands, like one on top and one balancing it from underneath on the other side.
Yeah.
Come take a look, children.
All right, I'll take a look.
Uh, do you want me to make an investigation or intelligence roll to see how much I remember or details of how it works?
You can make two rolls. You can make an intelligence to look at the craftsmanship. You can make an arcana to look at, to see, or to kind of get a feel of the enchantment on it.
They make a tinker check?
You could probably replace the intelligence with it. So I'd say a tinker or an arcana check, but you get one or the other.
No, for a tinker check, because that would require that we actually have to touch it.
That's fair. So yeah, so I guess it'd be either investigation or arcana. One of you gets one of them. So basically, you each get one of those two rolls.
I can only investigate. I have no arcana skill.
I guess I'll do the arcana. For me, both are the same.
Alrighty. Juan. I love it.
His best chance, and the dice are screwing him over.
It's a really powerful enchantment, Golz. Yeah, Galrah, you look at this, investigating this, and it's not too dissimilar to the rifles from home. A lot of it is the craftsmanship is a very lizard folk inspired, but from the rifles that some of the soldiers back home and some of the guards use are pretty similar to this. The thing that you do notice through an investigation is that the definite powerful enchantment that is maintained over this weapon is something unlike anything either of you have ever seen.
I'm making notes. Sorry.
That's fine. And after you guys get your chance to look at it, the pterodactyl moves out of the way, so you're free to back up again.
I have a few questions for him. I ask, like, what's the range on this? How far can you shoot?
John, you have the sheet. John? Oh.
I know, hold on. I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
I think it was similar to longbow range, but
I don't think it was quite longbow range. I think it was somewhere in between.
Longbow range is like 240, overdraws like 600.
Yeah, because John preferred to use a longbow.
right.
It had a better range.
Yeah.
Then I think it was like the 180 240 range. I think it's what it was.
Yeah, just about.
Just about that? Yeah. Okay, so it's like, I could hit a target accurately at about 180 feet.
Probably for the first time ever, Galrah seems like super hyper fixated on this actual gun and like really talkative about it. So like, and he's still admiring it, but he's doing it from afar. So it's the craftsmanship and everything that's on it. This is just me asking.
Yes.
Our character. Does it look like it was maybe carved, or it came like this? Does it look handmade, like he crafted it himself?
The wooden aspects, because it's a gun, so it has wood and metal. The wooden aspects of this are definitely carved, and it is a beautiful carving that is just very much like a scale inlay with like a lizard-like design on it. So, like, think about how you would expect lizard folk architecture to be, and then put that onto a gun.
That's pretty cool.
And then of course the metallic, the tubing and the metal parts of it are all just pristinely made. They're absolutely fine, beautiful pieces of like near pure iron. And you even get a whiff of the black powder and how like perfectly made this black powder is.
He's just like, oh, I want this. Like, just thinking like, yo, that's pretty sick. He would probably ask, it's like, all right, my last question, because I don't want to do too much, but I do want to know, out of a chance, like, let's say, out of the odds of 100%, you shooting perfectly every time, no misfires, no, misshooting or anything
Misfire?
like
This gun doesn't misfire.
that. Never.
Nope.
How? Yeah, he's just like, how?
This gun's been around for a long time. I don't know how it doesn't misfire.
He's like, fair enough. Thank you.
Was that the question? Did I answer it?
Misfire. This thing doesn't misfire.
But yeah. I'm guessing after that question, you kind of leave him be.
Yeah, I leave him be. I don't want to ask him too much.
Kind of leans back into his sleep and just kind of falls asleep again.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
You're fair. You're fair to take a short rest.
Cool.
You're taking an hour. Let's see here. Who do I want to enter the scene next? I got a whole list of people here. Let's roll a die. One. Nope. Let's see here. 2, 3, 4. A D4. Let's see here. Oh, a 2. Oh, this will be a fun one. As you know, you guys are sitting around, just kind of like waiting for whatever is about to happen, or whatever's happening in that room to finish. You hear kind of stomping footsteps, and around the corner, an Oni woman comes around, holding like a massive, I guess it'd be like a maul, like or like a spiked bat, and just kind of stops, seeing a bunch of the new faces, looking over at Harok. You didn't kill, did you?
What?
Kind of
No,
goes
he's-
over. Oh, he's still breathing. Okay. She's like 10 feet tall, like a massive woman. And just kind of looking at, he in old age. He's probably not long for this world.
Oof.
Man, it's so weird that Latreus is at like perfect dick sucking height for her.
There's arguments still going on in chamber?
Yeah.
Can't keep still. I want to hit things. Oh, sorry, new people. I am Soja. Friend to many of the heroes.
Hello, we're the Bloodhound Coalition?
She sits there and thinks about it. Out of town. Eh. Probably popular in own country.
Yeah.
More or less.
More everyone's just like, yeah.
Ariza kind of like shoulder tackles. Rude.
She finds a spot to sit, and just like when she sits down, you kind of feel a like boom, as like the ground rumbles a little bit.
Probably popular in own country. We are known.
We are known. You adventurer, mercenary?
Yes?
Ah,
Both?
combat life. Good. What is biggest thing you fought?
So far, I think it's those crawler things, and the demon.
Giant
By
frogs?
height or strength?
By size, of course. Size means strong.
I don't know. We did fight that chimera too.
It's like a good, like, oh, chimera. I fight wyvern with bare hands.
What?
Yeah, she punched the shit out of a wyvern, and she's the only reason Chloe's alive.
What?
Yeah.
Like out of character. What?
So after Dennis left, we got jumped by 2 wyverns,
Yeah.
and we could fly, but Soja could not.
Yeah.
So because Soja wasn't armed, I assumed she couldn't defend herself. So I went to go fight wyverns alone in the sky. And I got poisoned to fucking dropping point. And I fell out of the sky, unconscious. Soja caught me and beat the shit out of the wyverns by herself.
Yep.
And Chloe is only alive because Soja is all brawn, no brain.
I don't have good brain to be in chamber. Many of friends are, though.
So who's in there right now?
The Council of Kokiri, Chloe, Val, the rest of the heroes, some of the other major faction leaders.
So they could be in there for a while.
Well, if Corin there, maybe slower. Maybe faster. I'm not sure. And after she says that, the council room door slams open as you see a boot and a about 40-year-old woman with full white hair and fluff and some bat wings walk out. Angry. So mad. The door is off its hinges. There is a literal writhing storm around her.
I get out of the way.
Yeah, no, I'm not fucking with that. I'm stepping back.
I take a step back.
Everyone move back.
I raise a finger to ask and
No,
go.
I grab Latreus' collar and I pull him back.
I raise the finger to ask and go. No, I'll die. Smart call. Smart call. Smart call.
That child vouchava me. I'm going to rip his spine out of his ass.
Oh no.
Jura's not that bad.
She looks.
I just look at Latreus like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
She looks over. Who the hell are you?
Corin brought us.
Corin, you
Kind of
see.
friends of Corin.
You see the quick purple cloak, like, run out of the room, like, slide around her and get in front. It's like, Mother? I know you're upset that I am siding with Father right now, but I need them. Do not break them. She
Please
looks.
don't break me. I'm fragile.
She looks down at Corin, takes a big sigh. But I can break Father, right? Of course, when this is all over. We're just like trying to climb away. Just like
Just fucking stumbling over the pterodactyl behind him. Just get me out of here. Get me out of here.
all this commotion, like Harak just kind of snorts awake and looks. There, calm down. I'm sure everything will be fine. Goes back to sleep. She's like, everything not fine. We're going to battle. That is pointless man-child. And she continues to like move and walk past everybody. And Corin's just like, and Corin's just like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. She is so mad. What do I, and she, like Corin's pacing in fear.
Should we be afraid too?
I don't, you should be okay. It's against me. It's fine.
Corin,
Yes.
can I talk to you alone?
Oh, I have a lot more business to get done. Just,
It's just one question.
yes.
I walk up to her and I whisper in her ear, does she know about the plan?
I have to get them separated before I can do that.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
And that's why I had to end the, that's why I had to end, and then, like, a heavily armored man pats Corin on the back and is just like, I knew you'd see our way, see it our way. Oh. Companions? Friends of yours? And an eerily...
No, not a Kess. He's dead. Val?
He nods. And he's eerily calm after how angry Chloe is. And he just looks, yes. Jura, come here, darling. It's good to see you again. And he goes over and gives his daughter a hug. And she's just like, "This is embarrassing, Dad."
Anchor.
um, and he looks. Well, if you are going to be, I don't have an issue with you finding your own group of people to command, Corin, but he kind of looks at all of you again and gets a double take of every single one of you. Interesting. And heads off. I'm sure you know what you're doing.
Can I roll insight to see if he was being insulting when he said that?
Yeah, I'd also like to insight that to see if he was
Inside as well.
insulting us.
Yeah, the three of you can insight.
I just feel insulted, honestly.
I feel insulted.
Tarragon roll insight?
Yeah, Tarragon can roll insight too. Because Tarragon's like,
You know what? Can I also insight? Why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whisper and Golz, you everybody can if you want. Whisper and Golz aren't quite sure about it. Which one's that for?
That one was for Latreus.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Oh, Ariza.
Uh.
That one was Tarragon's.
Okay. And then is Galrah also doing insight, or are you just letting everybody else insight?
I'm letting everyone else have it.
Ariza and Latreus, the both of you realize that he on second glance noticed that all of you were foreigners, and it was kind of insulting. But yeah, that's what you get from that.
Okay. I'll remember this. I'm gonna pull out my little black journal, Jacob, and I'm gonna write down this interaction.
Oh
Just
God.
in the corner of the screen.
Wait,
Latreus
wait,
will
so-
remember this.
So Latreus has an enemies list now?
I've had this enemies list, Juan.
Afterwards, you see a woman in.
First time you've all seen the book.
You see a woman
Oh,
in
God, how many
similar
times have I
armor.
been on it?
You see a woman in similar armor to Val walk out as well, and that you can all kind of figure is probably the queen, as well as a very beautiful man, like something other than like elven beauty. You're not quite sure where you can hit where you realize it, but like this just very very beautiful man, in like. I'm not assistant. What's the word I'm looking for?
Steward.
Steward-ish. Fuck. It starts with an A. It,
Attendant?
attendant's not right. It's advisor. As you can tell, is like an advisor to the king and queen. And the queen goes over and gives Jura a kiss on the head before wandering off, and the advisor just kind of hangs around, and he's just like, just a big, breathy sigh. I thought that was never going to end.
Okay, so it's normal to be exasperated by all of this?
When those two get in a heated debate, there's nothing to stop them.
So you have experience with those two.
For a long time, yes.
Who are you?
I'm the advisor to the Dragon Kingdom. You may call me Cal.
Oh, that's cute. Cal and Val running the Dragon Kingdom. That's nice rhyme.
Thank you. I see a few of the what do I say? Stronger, I guess, captains of the war effort are gathering together. Harok just kind of gets up from his nap. Well, I sure as hell ain't being part of the deciding factor. That's not my job. Goes back to sleep.
It is his job.
He is He's going to be one of the boat captains on the main battleship.
You can pilot a boat?
He's had practice. Anyway, and he kind of steps out of the way. You see a rush of like lizard folk people come out that are all dressed in like fancy attire, kind of chatting about it. You see some Aarakocra coming out that are all very, like a lot of them, very similar clothing style to Manura as their, but just different as like different houses. And then you see another Aarakocra in armor with dual blades walk out as well. Just kind of.
I want to size up Cal.
Uh,
He only didn't have a weapon.
he looks. Oh, like yeah, like a lot of people are not, or have come out with like, you see like daggers on some people and like short swords, but like yeah, he came out with no weapon so far.
It's like,
Do you want to roll an insight?
yeah, he's giving me a weird vibe.
Okay.
I can give you advantage for this.
I'll take it.
Alrighty.
16.
There's something about him, but you're not quite sure.
Hard to read.
He exudes incredible strength as well as incredible restraint.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Hmm.
And he looks, it seems we're going to be shipping out in a few days. I mean, you could stay and watch and see what kind of people are going to come out of that room, or I could show you to where you're staying tonight. As he says that, like a bear person runs out, and he's just like, "Ugh, Chloe, come back!"
Who is that?
That is, I guess, Chieftain Stormcaller's advisor, Crawd. He's, he's bad at his job. I think she keeps him around because he's a bear and he's cute.
I actually laugh at that. I actually laugh out loud.
He nods. He's like, yes, no, it's funny. Laugh, laugh, please. I'm trying to relieve tension.
Oh my god. That, whew. What a... Are you guys at war with each other?
Oh, it
Is there
seems...
like a civil war that's being pulled away from by an outside war? Like, this is the most dysfunctional continent I've ever seen.
It seems that way, doesn't it? No,
Right?
there is a huge treaty going on. It's just that most of the time, every individual kingdom runs themselves. It's just that once you declare war on another continent and get everybody in this continent involved, it becomes an issue.
So how'd you guys beat the ocean? Like,
Did you
how did that happen?
did you see that big boat?
A boat beat the ocean.
No, we used it to get to where we needed to go to beat the ocean.
This makes less sense. Please elaborate.
You ever heard of a potion of water breathing?
No, but now I have.
The heroes swam to an underwater castle to fight a dragon that was manning the beasts of the ocean.
Okay. There's been rumors floating around. What the fuck is up with the jars of wasps?
He actually starts laughing. Like, it's a big, thunderous laugh, too. Like, this man you don't think has these kind of lungs, but, like, you're shocked by how thunderous this man's laugh is. And he kind of, like, stops and he wipes his eyes. It is a tactic that the heroes use by throwing jars of bees at their enemies.
And enemies, so this happened multiple times?
Many, in fact.
How many jars of bees did they use?
Galrah's just silently. It's like, yes, I knew it.
At least 20 jars.
They went through 20 jars of bees.
Yes,
But
I
they're not
think.
bees, they're wasps.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Most people don't know the difference.
It's a completely different creatures.
And as you guys are talking, you hear another heavily armored thing, and you see just a massive, a pretty beefy warforged, bigger than 293, walk out with a great axe and a cape, and he's just like, and he kind of rubs his forehead as well.
Who the hell is that? He makes 293 look like small fry.
And Cal looks, Galebolt. I see you finally decided to join us.
What a name.
And the Warforged nods, and he's just like, why do my people have to be within the jurisdiction of the Dragon Kingdom?
How the fuck does that work? You guys really need to, like, reestablish your borders, man.
I mean, my people live on a keep within the borders of this kingdom, so that's the only reason.
They even offer you.
They didn't even know we existed until 20 years ago. Don't even worry about it. And who do you...
Why have you not claimed independence?
Who do you think you are to judge our people?
A fool.
Where did we get that one?
Corin brought me.
He sighs even bigger, knowing he can't argue with you anymore, and leaves.
Behold, you have lost the battle of wits to an idiot.
Oh my god!
And then, finally, one more figure walks out in a petticoat and a suit with a long brimmed hat that covers his face. And his own cane, but it's actually a cane with an amber knob on the end. I need Tarragon to roll me an insight check. Specifically Tarragon. Tarragon stops and looks at him. And Ariza, you notice this too, that your phantomites are vibrating at the sight of him.
I'm gonna ask Ilsensine mentally, what is it?
It's strange is what it is. Do you not see his face? Do you not sense the aberrant presence?
Can I roll insight? Perception? I don't know.
Roll investigation, as he is trying to hide himself.
Can I roll because I just want to know why he's hiding himself?
Yes, absolutely. And these will be two separate, so you each get one because you're not helping, you're doing it for two different reasons.
Can Tarragon assist me since
Yes,
he can
Tarragon
hear?
can assist you.
Investigation, right?
Yes. Ooh, Ariza with a 16. Whisper, you don't quite notice it. He's doing a really good job at hiding himself, but Ariza, you kind of like, you're trying to, you're obvious, but like, there's no way to do this without being obvious. But as he walks, you see tentacles hang from where a face should be.
Actually, can I press my luck a little bit? I think I have a way of doing this without being obvious.
Sure. How are you going to do it?
Ariza will kind of step up and be like, well, that's a little bit rude. Everybody else has introduced themselves but you, sir.
Oh. He stops. And he turns and looks at you with a squid yellow eye. And the face of a mind flayer is staring you in the eyes.
Ariza? Oh, good.
Wasn't aware that we were going to be having guests. Cow. And Cal just kind of looks. It's news to me, too.
Tarragon's gonna kind of pop a quick mental question to Il Sensing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we can trust him?
Il Sensing is dumbfounded himself.
He's
I-
not attacking anybody. Doesn't seem like he has helpers.
I think he's a hive mind betrayer.
Is that good or bad for us?
I don't know yet.
Should I introduce myself?
On that note, Ariza will step forward and hold out a hand like she did with Harok. Ariza, with the Bloodhound Coalition.
He kind of he's taken aback a bit, and you see kind of like pulls up his walking stick and like does that thing where you hold it like just under the knob on it, and then reaches a hand out, and he's wearing gloves. Like he is the most dapper mind flayer you've ever seen, and let's be honest, you've seen one.
Compared to the two.
And you shake his hand, and it's thin and gaunt and bony, and it's just so weird. And he stops. After he does, he kind of gives you a look and taps your pocket with his cane. I see the old god has regained his memories.
What?
Sorry, what?
You know of Il Sensing?
We all do.
What?
Tarragon will pipe up and be like, so what's gonna happen as?
I left your continent long ago. I have no loyalty to those who call themselves gods there.
That before or after the dragons?
All I've known is the dragons have ruled our people.
Actually,
Yeah.
met him then.
I can't hear you, Matthew.
I said, then you've never actually met him then.
The curse of knowledge runs deep with us. As the hive mind still knows. You are on a dangerous path, my mercenaries.
Well, you're not a part of the hive mind anymore. Would you like to meet him?
He thinks about that.
Hit him with some of that reverse, I know shit about you too, motherfucker.
I feel it is my duty. He takes a hand out.
She'll pull Il Sensing out of her pocket, and as she's handing the stone over to him, say, Il Sensing, be nice.
And he takes the Phantomite. And nobody else sees the conversation between him and Il Sensing.
Oh.
Oh shit.
And he hands the Phantomite back, holding one of his own.
Yo!
Oh.
We got a fucking follower of the cult! Let's go!
Oh god.
And he
The cult bros!
and he
The
replaces
cult bros!
he replaces the amber on his walking stick with the Phantomite before leaving.
Oh.
Before
Ooh.
he leaves,
Mm-hmm.
I want to make a gesture of friendship, and I give him my jar of average jelly.
He looks at that, and like Illithid are very hard to read their facial expressions due to the fact that their mouths are tentacles. But even with that, there is an obvious sign of confusion.
The Vine Flare said it was a snack.
I
made it. Technically.
Il Sensing help us make it.
Maybe the likes of your group should not have his power. As he leaves.
Wait, so do I still have my jar? Or
Yeah,
no?
you still have the jar. He doesn't take it.
He's just probably like, who the hell are these people?
Dapper Squid! Dapper Squid!
Who are,
Get
who
rid
are
of
you
this
to doubt
stuff.
the power of a fool?
I'll be right back.
That's fine. But yeah. And after that, Cal just kind of gives a quick breath and is like, all right, well, let me show you to your rooms. We have a day or so to prepare. Even though the boats are mostly ready, it's just everybody else that's not.
Jacob Tarragon will have an internal conversation with Il Sensing and ask, so did we just make a friend?
Il Sensing, they can feel the nodding presence. Just, we have made an ally.
That's great.
I'm gonna send a couple of pictures.
Is Cal still there?
Yes, he's with you guys.
Cal, not to be rude, but we're not going to be on the boat with everybody that just came out of that room, are we?
He kind of looks. Wherever Miss Corin is where you guys are going to go.
I have a bad feeling about this.
And he takes you all to a single room for all of you. It's more of a precaution rather than it is like, disrespect. It's just like, you guys are foreigners. They don't know what your whole thing is. It's easy to keep an eye on all of you.
What's the bed situation?
It's a bed for each of you.
Okay, what I miss?
Does
Not much.
Tarragon have an
Tarragon made a
appropriate-
friend. Basically, Il Sensing offered the Mind Flayer to have a conversation with Il Sensing. Because he had broken free from the hive mind. And he agreed, and now that Mind Flayer replaced that amber on his staff with a piece of phantomite of his own.
So now
Cult grows, John. The cult grows.
So now you guys are in your chambers that have been provided for you. There's a bed for each of you. It's actually a very big room. It's like one of those like penthouse suites for at like hotels that is easily has enough room for 6 beds in it, and like
So
and
is it like one room, but it has its own like separate rooms?
it's like one room that there is a couple of like folding like barriers.
Oh, cool.
So you can block each other off, but it won't.
Partitions?
Yeah, partitions.
Yeah, partitions. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it won't like there's like no doors between you guys, but because it's easier to keep an eye on you guys that way. But there are partitions so you can have some privacy with each other.
Does
Like,
Tarragon have an appropriately sized bed?
I was gonna say, I'm not even gonna lie, Jacob. It's just like as soon as you describe the room, I'm just like, yo, Ariza, can I slide my Minecraft bed next to yours?
That's hilarious.
Reyes looked hurt that you did not invite him to be your pretend friend. Bro, we aren't even sharing the same bedroom. What the fuck?
They didn't know the size, so all of the beds are appropriately upsized for Terra to a large person.
All of them are?
All of them are.
Oh god.
Poor Latreus and Golz in their giant beds.
Wait,
What are you talking
wait.
about? Golz enjoys this.
Galrah, if we push our beds together, we can have giant bed.
Absolutely, let's do it.
An Alaskan
Yes.
king.
Big bed.
Push together your beds for an Alaskan king.
Yes.
Yes.
His bed over. Bigger bed?
Bigger bed?
We could have tried it.
Bigger bed plots?
But after a while, you guys are fed dinner in your rooms, like they bring you food. And like at about 1 a.m., Corin comes into your room. And she looks exhausted. And she's just like,
On the bigger bed and go, there's extra room, I'm too small for this bed.
no, I have my. Okay. I
She
finally,
just she falls face flat onto it.
I finally have time. I finally have time to explain what you are doing. I had to talk down my mother for at least 2 hours. That was fun. And then explain to many of the other groups of people that are around. That was not fun either.
We're killing Val Chavame. Got it.
No.
Oh.
You are my special assault group. I am adding Jura to that team because she seems to be interested in a less bloody conflict too.
Is that the only reason?
I
You didn't mention, like, friendship or anything?
also her dad doesn't want her being on the front lines.
That's fair.
You, as a group, are going to be going around the side, off of the front battle that's going, to take the command post at the top of the island's hill.
Okay.
I don't need you to kill who owns that. I think mostly we're going to be fighting constructs is the idea. We just need to take command of it. And you will need to set, and she hands you a wand. You'll need to set this off once you have control. And when you do, phase 2 of my plan will start. And we can nip this in the bud.
What's phase 2?
Kill the Iron Bird.
She just kind of sits down. We have to imprison the Mad King by any means necessary.
The Mad King. Do you mean Val?
Yes.
Okay, so you say by any means necessary, but does that also include murder?
It's not imprisonment, Latreus.
I mean, she said any means necessary.
Imprisonment is imprisonment.
You will not
Should
have
we be fighting like we're trying to kill him?
You will not have to be a part of that. Because I have spent most of today getting about 2/3 of the army on my side.
What about the other third?
They will have to either yield or die, and I hate to say it.
Oh, are they like super loyal to him?
Either him or the Aarakocra who are loyal to him.
So say that they decide not to join you. Are you expecting us to fight a third of an army?
No. No.
Do we only have one job, and that's to go take a tower?
Yes, your job is to take a tower and set the signal. I have already corresponded with the Iron Archipelago to tell them the plan.
Alright, Golz. You, me, and Tarragon are the only people here who can actually cast magic. You want the wand? You want me to have the wand? Or should we give the wand to the tower?
Give it to Tarragon.
Not the enemy tower. Call Tarragon the tower, just for preference. He is an indomitable wall.
Fair enough. Please, I know. I put you into this situation without much information. I had to make sure that my people were the ones guarding you and that I had more people on my side.
How do we prepare for this?
I can get you some +1 weapons and some. Well, what's your healing potion situation like?
So far, I think everybody.
I've got 2. Didn't you just buy some?
I've got 3 greater healing potions
Mhm.
on
I've
me.
got 3 greater and a superior.
I had 3 graders and a couple lesser pots.
I
Seems
have 2.
Tarragon still has her 2 graders.
I have 2 greater.
seems your potion situation is good. I can supply you with +1 weapons. I think it looks like many of you already have them.
Tarragon has 3.
I have one that I just obtained, literally just.
I have 2.
I bought 2 for everybody.
I don't have any.
You should.
No.
No, you should because I bought them with the guild resources and everybody got
What
2.
did you get?
It was
I
2
wrote
greater
it in
healing
color
potions,
choices.
and then I spent the remainder of the
No,
money.
not the healing potions. I'm talking about weapons.
Oh, no.
You have
don't have-
your guns +1, and your other 2 magic weapons don't have any pluses.
Yeah, no. Well, no. I have the Moon Touch Rapier and then the Trident now.
Yeah.
But that's it.
But neither of them are +1. They're just magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
She nods.
I
She's
could.
Hmm?
Are you able to upgrade a weapon? The
She-
magic or no?
I can't upgrade the prior existing weapons. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think of things that I could get away with that would not cause suspicion.
What about a magic dagger?
I can get you a +1 dagger.
How about a barrel of gunpowder?
Thinks about that one for a second. I could get that ready on the boat. Why are you using gunpowder?
I recently got into guns.
Huh.
I think you forget that I'm also a fire starter.
That's fair. She just
I am
kind
extremely flammable.
she kind of sits there and thinks about the situation and kind of looks at everybody's armor and everybody's like equipment.
Galrah, should we ask her about that Agent Orange stuff you've been working on for me? Corin.
I don't
He
think
kind of eyes her, and it's just like with how Latreus is being treated, he's going to just be like, not with the way that she's been treating you. I don't feel comfortable sharing that.
she just kind of. It seems you are.
Rest.
It seems you are fairly prepared yourselves ahead of time. There's not much in my resources right now that I can get to you. That isn't
Guys,
better
you
than
know
what you
what I
already have.
heard? I just heard that we're always ready for war. Good for us.
What about +1 armors?
She sits there and thinks about that. And kind of looks. You have the elven splint mail, right? Or half plate.
Me?
Or yeah. What do you have for armors? Each of you that wears armor.
Mithril.
Oh, you have the mithril, right?
Leather.
Leather.
It's not leather, my bad.
I've got like the poison resistant armor.
Yeah, and it's not a +1 or anything.
No,
Just
it's just poison resistant.
And that is chainmail or
It's half plate.
half plate. Tarragon has half plate as well. She thinks about that, and it's what kind of mithril is yours again, Ariza?
I think it's mithril half plate. I just put mithril armor. I don't know what kind it is.
I think it was half plate, and instead of Tarragon taking it, you took it. Which is because you have a 17 AC, right? Yeah.
16.
Or 16. 16. Half plate 17. So it's something. So it's like scale, I think. I don't know. I gotta look at armors real fast. I could probably grab you guys some +1 armors. It will not be enchanting what you already have. I will be replacing it. I know. So it is mithril scale mail.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. So if that is, unless you have a specific reason to be wearing the armor you have, I can replace some of that. It is just a loan. I cannot give this to you.
What's the point?
Should
Does
we be wearing the colors of the Five Kingdoms?
She sits there and thinks about it. Well,
Would it be better if it were clothing comparative to your side?
I could. Yes, I could do that. I could grab you guys some like signal clothing to be on our side. That works.
Can I have like an officer's uniform? I don't mesh well with armor.
I could give
It
you
kind of fucks up my whole thing.
a cape or a
I
cloak.
could do a cape. I could do a cape.
Okay.
I was
Wait.
gonna say just like a scout's uniform would be fine for me.
Ariza, cape or cloak?
Go cape.
Cape?
Cape.
Galrah, cape or cloak? Cape. Cape!
Alrighty. So, for those who wear armor, is just a +1 armor loan good?
I think so.
All right. I will be back. And she just kind of leaves. She leaves, and you hear a bit of a stumbling, and like the guard outside is like, going, "You all right?" And she's like, "Yeah, yes, I'm fine." And a hurried footsteps. And yeah, while you guys are asleep, eventually you wake up the next day, and all of the +1 armors that were requested are there for you. So.
Is the plus one dagger
Temporarily
also there?
boost me to 17.
Yeah, all the +1 loans that you asked for are there. So for this quest, everybody who got the +1 armor has +1 AC. Yeah, for this one. Oh god, that means Tarragon's at like 21 AC right now. Oh. Yeah.
Do I also got that scout uniform?
Yes, and the uniform and cape is there. Like all the stuff that you requested is there.
Except my exploding keg.
But that's going to be on the boat. It'll be
Golz,
easier.
how are you gonna carry that?
That's for me to worry about.
Rude. I thought we were friends.
We are.
Alrighty. You guys are kept. They keep a close eye on you guys for the next couple of days while they prepare, and eventually,
I want to get into at least one staring contest with one of the guards.
Yeah, you do so. I guess
Cowboy and
roll a con save.
Vegas.
What, Jess? Oh,
Sorry, Jake's ordering food.
you have to beat a
Where from?
12.
I rolled a 1. I blinked immediately.
You looked at him, realized you were having a staring contest, blinked immediately as a power move.
That'll show him.
Eventually, you were met by Jura, and she's like, "Well, is everyone ready? As ready as you'll be?"
I think so.
And she nods. Auntie Corn really has an interesting plan, doesn't she?
Hey,
Or Big Sis, or whatever.
How are you feeling about this plan, Jura?
yeah, how do you feel about this?
Bittersweet.
Is it...
I'm glad I don't have to fight my father.
Yeah, I mean, that is a definite plus here. Because if what I've heard about these heroes is true, they beat the entire fucking ocean. I don't know that you or us or anyone has a chance, really.
Yes, well, I think the people who do have a chance are the ones who are there. I think Auntie Chloe is going to have a lot of fun beating my father up.
She looks like she has fun fighting people.
You're not wrong.
And she looks like she kind of wants to beat up your dad.
Yeah.
It kind of
Rip out
looks like it's a
someone's
long time
spine.
coming. Is everything okay at home?
Oh, I'm so scared of her.
Really?
Kind of
Pat her on the shoulder?
I love her to death, but I'm terrified.
Oh.
Um, eventually, you guys are led back to the boat.
Is Latreus scaroused of Chloe?
That's up to you, man.
Is she kind of hot for a 40-year-old?
Yeah, she do be
he's
kind of hot.
He's kind of scaroused.
Um,
He's been on a boat for 2 months and then a city for a week. He's not sure what to think.
you are all led onto the massive battleship, by the way. And as you get aboard,
We're on the battleship.
that big ship, the some of the deckhands that recognize you, Latreus, do the thing where they point at their eyes.
Give him the trident.
Huh?
I give him the trident.
They take it.
Mommy. I'm so sorry, mommy.
But you're there, and like pretty much everybody who you saw come out of the chamber room, except for the queen and some of the like politicians from the lizard folk and Aarakocra Kingdom, are there.
Chloe there.
Yes,
Talk to Chloe.
Chloe, Harak, Val, you know, the Aarakocra with the dual swords. But yeah, Chloe, after a couple of days, seems a lot calmer and is just kind of taking in the air of from the sea, the wind from the sea. And she takes a deep breath. What is it that you want?
I just wanted to say I know y'all don't really know us, but I hope Korn's trust in our guild's capabilities speaks for us a little bit.
Her plan is a good plan.
Yeah.
I apologize for my anger a couple of days ago.
It is okay to be angry.
The breeze of the ocean calms me down. If only there was a storm I could feel.
I'm more of a raging inferno kind of guy, but yeah, I feel it.
So you understand.
Oh yeah, no.
Forces of
There
nature.
there is passion in anger, and there's serenity in a storm.
Nah.
It's like art. Should reflect the soul.
These metal men that we'll be fighting will be warm-up for me.
Yeah. I'm hoping we can get some good scrap.
As I crush that pig head in his helmet.
Latreus just kind of chuckles to himself. He's like, she's so fucking scary.
And I'm guessing you leave her after that one.
I'll pat her on the back. I'll give her a pat on the back and like one of those like joking punch in the shoulder kind of thing. Like, yeah, you get him.
You get them too, and she just fucking hits you, and you're just like, ah!
There's a loud
That's
crack
amazing.
as my shoulder has been dislocated.
Just
I
like,
was supposed to say strength save to see if he goes prone.
oh yeah, roll a strength save, Latreus.
Strength save. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just watching this and I'm just like, how strong is she?
Very.
Oh man. I'll roll that strength.
Is it strength? What is the
save.
save for? It's to stay on my feet.
It's to see if you get prone or not.
Does it have to be strength? Can
Yes,
be
it
con?
does. No, it's strength.
Oh.
Oh,
good.
you weeble wobble, but you do not go down.
I've had worse. Ah!
Still standing.
I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
Oh god, Corn has left his plane.
What's up with this family and critically wounding me?
You're not hurt or anything, but you're definitely bruised.
I go look for ice.
It's not too hard to find. There are some people with ice packs.
Medic! What
Corn-
happened to him? Chloe punched him in the arm.
And he's alive?
He's still standing?
Corin tells you guys that once you get to the location, you'll be descending from a supply runner boat to go around from the battle. And eventually, you arrive. It takes a couple of weeks, but the air is humid and warm as the Iron Archipelago rests upon the equator of the planet. Galrah, you know what side you're on in this conflict right now, but you feel a strange kinness of being home. A bittersweet moment. You're not sure what will come of this. You are collected, gathered onto your boat, and set a sail. About halfway on your journey, if you look back at the ship, you see many smaller boats, the beach covered in constructs, waiting. A shot is fired, and the battle begins. All you can do is watch before you eventually arrive at the beach.
Once we're getting close to the beach, I'll kind of huddle up with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, okay, so not to make this a competition, everybody, but I'll be keeping count of who does what. May the best man win.
Why do you assume a man will win?
There's one girl here, and she's part of the guys.
There's two girls, because Jura's there with you too.
They're the boys. What do you
They're
mean?
the boys! What do you
We're
mean?
the boys.
I'm just gonna kind of put you in a way that I feel like you would be.
I said all right guys, and everyone looked. So that's why I say may the best man win. Goals. Do you have a problem with that, goals?
Jacob, are we gonna be rolling initiative?
Yes, we will be.
Can
As
I roll mine real quick, then go to the bathroom?
yes, you can. As you arrive on the beach, greeted by many other constructs.
Oh.
Tarragon's is really bad. Hold on.
When is Tarragon's not?
Well, I'm having to roll for Tarragon, me, and...
Oh, right. Oh, I gotta roll for Jura, who has a fucking 0. A 7.
Galrah, you got a 22.
Okay.
Yep. Got a 22, and I got a 9.
Go.
And Tarragon got a 12. So everybody's going before me.
Except for Jura.
Fantastic. Yeah, except for Jura.
So go.
Jura and I will pick up the straggler.
So what did everyone get? Latreus got a 9. You already fixed it. Golz got a 19.
Also, we can't see ourselves on the turn order.
Oh, I can see you guys. Weird.
Are you using us from a different map?
Probably. Here, now can you see yourselves?
I can see something.
The worm thing.
Oh, well.
The monster, the worm things.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just delete and re-add then.
Mm-hmm. I'm adding people like. I actually don't have access to Galrah in the turn order. Weird.
I do. What was Galrah's?
Galrah was 22.
22. Okay.
I see why, because I didn't. Why does Golz have Galrah? Weird. Okay.
Because
Because
of last time.
Juan was covering.
It's fine. I saved it now. So. 22.
And I don't have access to this Tarragon.
Oh my god. I did fix it. What the hell?
Well, you just deleted it. Remember that.
There we go. Okay.
Thank you.
19. Wait until those are before I start moving things. I got so much initiative to roll.
Alright, I got my 3.
Okay, I'll need to fix. Whisper got first, as far as we know so far, or
Ariza, what's your dex?
Ryza has a 4, so does Galrah. So.
So does Galrah. Ryza and Galrah roll off, I guess?
Jazz.
Can go first.
Ryza can go first. All right, that works out.
I see.
I'm still in the bathroom, y'all. Give me a minute.
Yeah, it's fine. I have a million turn orders to roll, so.
Search your dominance, claim initiative.
I don't care that much. I'm still going to steal her kills. It doesn't matter. I'm just kidding.
How many of these are there? There are. I gotta move this to up
I'm
here.
probably gonna wipe this fight. Well, it'll be fine.
I'm gonna eat some chocolate. I'll be back.
Yeah, dude, take your time. Okay, so.
What's that?
7.
Okay. Thank you.
The first group of enemies didn't roll great. I gotta zoom in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 of them. Okay. There's so many. Why did I do this? Why did I do this to myself?
So you want to suffer?
No, I don't. Oh my god, that person got a 2. So somebody's going after you, Matthew.
Fought war. We're officially soldiers, guys.
No, we're not.
Look at us. We're fighting a war.
We're not getting paid enough for this shit.
We'll live another day to fight another man's war. This is a good team bonding exercise. I bet 293 Cambrian Cannonball will regret not being here right now.
Okay, so I got to roll off against Galrah?
No, Galrah let you go first.
Oh, okay.
And then 2 more. I just have so much initiative to roll, so. Nothing went 2.
Also, I'm gonna keep tally of confirmed kills.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
We'll divvy it up at the end.
Another 9. Oh my god.
My dex is a +4.
Oh, don't worry about it. I know that they go after you. They have -2 dex. Don't worry about it. Alrighty. Well, Whisper.
Hold on.
You're up first. And this is dead ass a beach. So, you know, it'll be real difficult to hide.
Was it some close-ups on our enemy?
Oh, yeah, so there's these guys. Some of them have drills for hands. Some of them have hammers. And then these guys.
Oh, they're cute.
So yeah,
I want one. Can I keep one as a pet, Jacob?
they No, they're programmed.
All right, but what if we incapacitate and rewire?
Oh.
Juan, you think you can make this happen?
Yes. I will try.
Amazing.
Full confidence. Yes.
All right, Whisper.
Wait, no, guys, they were doomed
know.
from the start. They're PNGs.
Oh, god damn it.
They're doomed from the start. They're PNGs.
Their souls are already forfeit. I'll go ahead and add them all to the tally of PNG. I'll add Jura in here too, because why not? Jura is Jura, right?
Yeah, Jura.
Cool.
Well, you guys
Whisper, you're
learn
up.
this. Steady aim.
Okay. Wait.
And short bow this guy.
Okay. Roll. Oh, what's that? This is just the short bow, right? You're just default short bow?
Yeah. With +1 arrows. Or is it +1 bow?
Did you get a +1 bow?
I got this before.
I guess you did. Yeah.
It was an upgrade.
Alrighty. Yeah, you hit it. It like makes some metallic screeching noise. So go ahead and roll damage. Oh my god.
23.
Yeah, it
23
just
magic piercing.
it shoots through it and you snap it in half
One for Whisper.
as the arrow goes through it.
First blood.
First blood. And that's it. Yep. There's bonus in that. All right. Ariza, you're up.
All right. I'm going to dual sword.
Okay.
Perfect.
I guess I'll activate my lightning right.
Okay. So a bonus lightning, right?
Ow.
Ow.
And with that being said, I'm gonna run up and double hit this guy.
Okay. Yeah, because you got the two. You got multi attack.
I do.
Adu, adu, adu.
Ado.
Alrighty.
Get him. Get him. Not with that.
Let's see here. 16 and a 9. Yeah, you are unable to get a spot that pierces your two jabs of your rapier just kind of glance off of the metal.
Ah, damn, I knew it was gonna be metal. Okay, that's my turn.
Galrah, you're up. Ooh, going in. Going in.
Yeah, because I don't want everyone to hear me immediately.
They've got a gun! Kill them!
We are a strike team. We're technically supposed to be stealthy.
So I'm going to take the trident. I'll use the trident right now. We'll see.
Okay.
So it'll be versatile. So
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll that. And strength, right?
It is strength, yep.
Have extra attack.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
that's the first one.
Yep, you're unable to pierce the metal this time with this hit.
Oh, it's a well, no, it's just magic. Okay.
Just magic.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
it's strength plus proficiency, but either you still don't hit the first one.
Yeah, no, strength plus proficiency. That would be
16.
16.
It still doesn't hit. Alrighty.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, goals.
So many rocks here.
Just
All right.
flipping everywhere. It's great.
I'm
There-
gonna. Yeah.
There are tons of rocks. We are on a beach.
Bro,
is true.
magic seashell.
So I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this worm.
Okay.
Wait, no, I was gonna aim for that. Okay.
But I wanna aim for like the joints, not the main core.
You want to aim to so you want to incapacitate. So if it goes down to 0, it won't die. It'll just okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll to hit. You hit both times. Roll damage.
I wonder.
4 and 8. 12. Yeah, it is still going. It is. You did not knock it down enough health, but it is still powering through. Though it is leaking oil.
Bonus action. Grab some rocks and hand them to Jura.
Okay. That one. It's 15. Let's see here. If I go here, is gonna actually, crawl up to you, just and Galrah, you look over, you're like, oh, it's so cute, and it starts sparking and zapping, and then it blasts electricity out of its mouth. Galrah and Ariza, I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Christ. All right.
Oh, I have advantage on these.
What? Why do you have advantage?
Advantage.
Oh, proficiency. Alrighty.
It didn't help.
Nope, you fail.
Oh.
You were not prepared for this thing to shoot electricity out of its mouth. And Galrah, you take half damage. So Ariza, you take 13 lightning, and Galrah, you take 6.
You're not prepared for it to go.
No.
Barre Malaysia.
Click back on him.
Fucking ow.
Yeah.
There we go.
You said 6, right?
6 damage, yeah. As it zapped you. It zapped you.
It's still cute though.
It's still cute, though. Alrighty. You are not there. One of the guys in the back, it's his turn. What can you do?
Yes, rush us.
He could always give up.
He could surrender.
Let's see here.
He can get much higher.
You could join us.
He's gonna sprint over there. The metallic machine. The machine just. That's all it can do. This one small guy up here. He's seeing what happening. Burrows underground.
What?
God damn it. All right. It's yep.
All right. Technically, it can dash while it's underground. Cool. All right. Next is the guy that you two tried to hit, Ariza and Galrah. So it's going to try to swing its claw at Ariza, and then it's going to try to smack at Galrah with its hammer. So first Ariza, I miss, and at Galrah, I think I miss?
Nope, it hits.
Oh, because you're only at a 17 now.
Yeah.
Jacob, that's
Yes.
the wrong guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yes,
guy you're looking for is way the fuck off to the left.
Ah, it is correct. Never mind then. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank fuck.
It can only move 40 feet. Add a dash either way. Oops. Come on. Goes to about there. And that's its turn. Okay, now it's Tarragon's turn. Okay. I looked at the numbers because I couldn't find separate.
You're fine.
Yep.
You're fine. If you hover over the things in the turn order, you can see which one.
Yeah.
Alright, so Tarragon's turn. Tarragon is going to... that sheet open. I'll have Tarragon Toll the Dead. That guy.
The guy in the middle? Okay.
Yep. So I need the save from him.
Wisdom.
And it's 2d12 now.
Yeah, it's still he hasn't taken damage yet, so it'll be 2d8s.
2d8s.
Yep.
D8s? I thought Total Deck was a... Oh, right.
It hasn't taken damage.
Right.
He failed. So, yeah, ring that bell. Ding.
9 product damage?
Yeah, he takes it heftily. And it takes full damage, and is some of the oil is starting to dry up within him.
And with 30 feet of movement, Tarragon will move there, and that'll be their turn.
Okay. Latreus.
Cool. I don't, much opportunity to fail here. Okay. I'm going to start small. Go with, actually, Jacob,
Yes.
I'm going to use 4 of my sorcery points to give myself a 3rd level spell slot.
You haven't used anything yet.
I'm aware. You can give yourself an additional spell slot. You can convert sorcery points to spell slots whether they are spent or not.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. That's... I mean...
And then,
You're basically replenishing one that you use anyway, so it's like whatever.
Yep. And then I'm going to use my action. Fuck it, I'll kick it out. Fireball.
Fireball where?
I'll fireball over here to the right. So I can hit that guy, and I can hit that guy because
Okay.
they're within 40 feet of each other.
Alrighty.
Radius. So
It's just
I need
easier.
dex save both of them.
Yep. They both fail.
Excellent.
As you slam them with a fireball.
Ooh, a lot of force.
Oh, that's pretty
26
good.
points of fire damage.
They're both still standing, but they are definitely leaking oil.
Excellent, excellent. And I'll go ahead and I'll move here to back up Tarragon.
Okay. That one that you hit that's kind of close is running to here. That's about all he can do, because it's a dash. And then it's the one that I was going to hit Ariza and Galrah with. And I'm going to maintain that, but I'm going to reroll. So for Ariza, the claw is going to swing at you, doesn't hit, and for Galrah, doesn't hit. Nice loan. As it's just trying to hit you guys, but your armor is definitely blocking the damages. This next worm thing is going to burrow underground as well. And it finds a spot underground, and it has to end its turn there. Jura's looking around, is like, well, I think you guys have that dealt with. And runs over to this guy. It's just going to take 2 swings at him. She doesn't want to use any of her abilities yet. Did she actually miss one? Wow. Yeah, her sword glanced off the first hit, or the second hit, but she hit the first time. So, good shit, I guess. D8 plus 9. That's how much damage she does because of her thing. And she does 16 slashing slashing. Wow. She hit it once and it's already bleeding oil. Good shit. Where is this guy? He's over here? Yes, he is. Okay. He's coming in. But he has to sprint to get there, even. They're small constructs. They're slow. And then the last one, which is the other guy that got hit by the fireball, is also going to rush in. Right there.
Yes.
He gets about
Charge
there.
me.
He gets about there. Whisper, you're up again.
Steady aim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for this guy over here.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you knock his head off.
Hey, stop it.
As, I don't think there's a way you could have gotten less damage with a crit.
Seriously?
That puts Whisper at 2, and everyone else at zilch.
Yeah.
Oh my, 46 damage.
Yeah. You did like 150% of its health. All right, I guess you're just staying there because of steady aim?
Yeah, steady, it takes up my whole movement.
Perfect. All right, Ariza.
All right. Go ahead and give myself advantage.
Fair.
And first attack. 18,
You hit the first one,
20,
and you hit the second one.
and 24.
Yeah, you hit all three. Nice.
So that's 3d8 plus 15? Yeah.
Yes, it would be 3d8 plus 15 plus 2d6.
Jesus.
Yeah, the dueling fighting style, incredible.
It's pretty great.
Along with Blood Hunter, is awesome.
I'm pretty sure that's one for Ariza.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, it just kind of falls apart with your radiant damaging.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
This
Good
thing
shit.
exploded.
Fortunately, they don't explode. Yeah, that's all you. Yeah, unless you want to move any further, that's all you can do.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
All right, Galrah, you're up. You got this little ankle biter on you.
Yeah.
By slow, Golz tried to incapacitate that one.
I know. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the ankle biter because I can't really do right now with the melee.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and aim for this little guy right here.
Alrighty.
Fascinator kill.
You're gonna aim for the little satyr. What? What?
Me!
It depends. Do you want it, Golz?
Yes.
All right, incapacitation. Let's
Alrighty.
go.
What are you hitting it with? The trident?
Yes,
Okay.
poking it with the trident.
Poke at it. Roll that spicy hit.
The first
Yeah, you hit it.
and the second.
Hot damn.
All right. That's D8. Nope, it's a D8 because I'm two-handing it.
They're incapacitated? You're doing an incapacitating strike?
Incapacitated.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you,
First. That's the first.
Oh my god.
That's the
That's the
second.
second.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
25?
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I guess we can count that one for Galrah.
It just kind of falls down. It's not like in pieces. It's like, as whole as it can be from taking a couple of those hits.
I'll go ahead and like kick it behind me so it can be out of the way. I'll use movement to do that if I need to.
Yeah, we'll just use like, 10 movement or 5 movement because he's pretty small. No, he's medium,
Yeah.
so 10.
Alright, so
Any-
it'll be there.
That's it?
I'll end my turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Golz, you're up.
I walk up here, thank Galrah. Then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this one.
All right. Roll some blasts.
Can I say I aim to blow off one of the arms?
Are you what? For what reason?
Research?
I mean, I guess.
They are metal men, and he is an artificer. You'd want to research that.
You hit both actually. You blast it, and its arm is hanging slightly, but it still has control of it and is barely standing.
I yell, hack it to pieces!
Hack it to pieces! All right, is that it?
Yep.
Alrighty. The one that's down is okay. It's the guy's turn who's like barely hanging on his but he's gonna try to attack Jura twice because he's there. Oh, this poor man. Oh, he actually hits Jura with the claw.
Claw. No, no one.
And
Alright, fuck you.
The claw.
and it actually slashes her for 8 damage, and she's just like, "Are you kidding me right now?" Alrighty.
Struggle was.
The struggle bus.
It'll be alright.
I don't want her getting hurt. Puts her on a fucking. Puts her on a special team. Immediately gets hit twice.
This guy pops up here. Actually, no, this is more effective this way. I need Latreus and Galrah to make me a dexterity saving throw. This is not magical.
Not magical, okay.
Yep. As Whisper, you see this thing burrow out from next to you and turn and start charging up electricity.
Aiming, yeah. Ooh.
2 15s.
You both succeed, so you'll take half. As you take 8 damage each from the lightning blast. From the lightning flare. Yeah, that's fun.
Cool.
I'll
remember
next
this.
is it's this guy over here. He can't get very far. But I guess he'll go to Jura. He doesn't have advantage yet. And he is going to... Alright. Yeah, he's going to try to hit her with the drill and then makes an ear-shattering screaming noise. He hits her with the drill.
God damn, Jura.
Ouch. And then she has to make a strength save, which is easy for her. I hope.
Get out of there.
Jura, get out of there! Move as a unit!
Oh no, she failed the strength save!
Jura. Bruh.
What happened to her?
Bruh.
As the scream blasts her with thunder damage and she slams to the ground prone.
Jura's
fuck.
heart.
Why are my paladins always getting beat up?
It's almost her turn at least, so she can just get back up.
All right,
Why do you hate paladins, Jake?
Tarragon, it's your turn.
Oh god.
Damn it.
I'm gonna. You guys not been hurt, right?
Which guy? That guy has not been hurt yet.
Oh, fuck him. I'm gonna toll his bells.
You're gonna toll his bells?
Yeah.
Fortunately, he has a -3 to wisdom, so you know.
Make me
Or-
that shit.
As he I got a 7. As he takes damage from the first toll to death. That's good. That's a good.
Yeah. That's a really good toll to death.
Yeah, he starts cracking and straining. You can hear the strain of the metal as the necrotic damage like takes away whatever life force is in that. Yeah, that hurt it. All right, you gonna do anything else, Tarragon? Gonna move or anything? Okay. Yeah, because there's that right next to it. Alrighty, Latreus. That means it's your turn.
Cool. Latreus is gonna 5, 10, 15.
All right.
My aura is gone, you rat bastard.
Sorry, this is a different group of characters. But anyway.
And I'm going to no, I wanted to be right here.
So you could burning hands those two?
No.
Oh, no?
I knocked your phone twice. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'm going to Scorching Ray.
Oh, one on all three?
At 3rd level.
Oh.
So 2 to this guy.
Okay.
1 to that guy, 1 to that guy.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and I'll roll for the first 2.
Okay.
Plus 9 to hit. So 1, 2 on the first guy.
You hit both of them.
Cool. And then the other 2.
You missed the third one, but you hit the last one.
Cool. So that's going to be 68.
Well, yeah.
Plus, because it was a to hit,
Yeah. Plus 3.
it's separate, so plus. I take that, plus half my spellcasting level.
Oh, because
Fire.
because I know. Just
Do 38 points of damage.
let's see here.
So
So
it's 6 plus 1 to the first guy.
give me a second. So it's 17. Okay, so
I'm sorry.
so 38 minus 17. Well, plus 6. Oh, right, because you added that.
Hold on. It's all of them take 3.
Okay.
Just initially. The first guy takes.
That guy actually dies from the fire damage.
Yeah, because he'd take 18.
This
Yeah,
guy
he'd take
takes 17, and then the other guy takes. Or actually, no. Sorry, that guy doesn't take
The
17.
last guy took 16. Yeah. The second guy took 16.
Yeah, the second time actually 17 because of
So,
the plus
2 of
1.
them hit this guy. I thought the one that was here missed.
Yeah,
then
but he
that-
died to the fire damage.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, guy at the bottom took
He took 17 damage because it's
17
yeah.
damage.
And then
Plus 3 from the fire.
16. And that guy took 17 as well. Yeah, I already did the 3 for the fire.
Okay.
All right, I got their damage correct. The other 2 are bleeding like leaking oil pretty bad, but that one guy, that little burst of fire just made him fall.
And I pat Jura on the back and I said, "Don't worry."
She's like picking like on the ground, like hands and knees, just like God damn it.
I got your back. Don't worry.
All right.
And that's gonna be my turn.
I don't want to draw. All right, cool. So in front of you, Golz, one of these things appears, burrowing out of the ground. And I need
Oh shit.
Golz and Tarragon need to make me a dexterity saving throw. Non-magical.
Oh no.
Nope. Whisper is fine. It does not reach him.
Oh wow. Okay. The dexterity, right?
Yep. Okay, Golz, you succeed. You'll take half damage.
She has a thing here. Hold on.
I think it's a +2 to all mental stat. Or
It's mental stats, yeah, but she has another thing. It's an ability check only. Okay.
okay.
Just wanted to make.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. And Tarragon barely succeeds it. They both succeed, so they take half. So you each take 8 lightning damage as it zaps you.
Okay.
I'm guessing this doesn't count as physical. I mean a melee attack.
No, it's a save.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Jura stands up and is just like, looks at that one dude and just like, go fuck yourself. And hits the guy that downed her for a solid and just cuts him down, and then walks over to this guy and takes her second swing at him and hits him as well. There we go. Now she's doing okay.
Sometimes all you need is a friend.
And it's barely hanging on the other one. She just slashed it and it's just barely hanging. All
It's
right.
okay to feel mad sometimes.
Oh, it's actually that guy's turn that she just hit.
Oh, he didn't go down. Okay.
No, barely. He's almost down.
All right, cool.
But he is gonna swing at her twice. He hit with the first one. And, oh, shit. It took 7 damage, and it's just like, you know, maybe I should have fought my father. It's this other one's turn. Galrah's closer. All right, Galrah, you ready for some swinging?
No.
No?
It's fine.
I missed I miss them both.
Yay!
All right, Whisper, you're up.
Alright, well, it's going to hurt, unfortunately.
Just if he kills him.
Pulling out the loner, aka the dagger I was loaned.
Yeah.
Gonna proceed to get advantage stab with it.
Alrighty.
And as a bonus action, kick it.
Oh, you're gonna bonus kick it?
Well, yeah, unarmed strike.
Alrighty.
That's why I said it's probably gonna hurt.
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead and make your attacks.
Now this is the dagger.
The dagger barely hits,
Jesus.
but you do hit with the dagger.
And for the martial art.
Yeah, you kick it with the martial art. So, like, you stab it with the dagger and the dagger goes in, but when you kick it, you just, like, boom, squat!
I know, it's just like, yeah, it's gonna hurt.
As it doesn't take damage from your kick, but it will from the knife.
Takes no damage from the kick.
Takes 0 damage from the kick.
Okay, so it's just the dagger.
Yep.
Okay, we learned something new.
Be great to be a level 5 monk right now.
Hold on, I forgot about the sneak attack.
Yeah. Alrighty.
18.
Oh my god, you did exactly enough as you just like you like pierced it all the way through with the dagger and it like died and you're like bitch and you kick it and it just hurt your foot. Whisper is a murder machine this encounter.
3 so far.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alrighty. Ariza, you're up.
Doesn't help that he shot the guy who was gonna fireball.
Measure.
Ariza's just gonna go murder this dude.
Yep.
Process of elimination made that obvious.
Alright, let's see. Let's see with advantage. Come on, Jess.
21.
Yeah, it's dead. It had so little health that the first hit would have killed it. You still have movement and the rest of your attacks.
Yeah, ignore that second roll.
Yeah. You moved like what, 2 squares, so you have like 4 more. You can go there. Or there.
Or anywhere.
Just a flex. I'm gonna go here and murder this thing.
Alright, you have advantage for your next 2 attacks.
1, 2,
Yeah, you hit it.
and 1, and 2.
Yeah, you hit both of them. So go ahead and roll.
That
the two damages, and the first one is the only one that has it. It's radiant.
That's good.
Woohoo!
It's gonna be a lot of damage.
It's gonna be a lot of damage. Yeah, no, dual wielding's good. All right.
15 D6.
Wow, the radiant actually mattered this time. As you just like stab it the first time and it like breaks its back half off and it starts crawling away and you stab it in the head the second time and it dies. All right, perfect. That's
Just like
Ariza's
that
turn.
final death wriggle.
Yeah, exactly. Galrah, you're up.
Alright, you know what it's going to be. This dude's getting a trident.
This
Getting
dude's
stabbed
getting a trident.
twice.
Scroll down
Yeah.
and find your d20 plus 6 right there. Plug it once.
First.
Ooh, you missed the first one.
Oh, no. That was. Oh, yeah.
Drops down.
You
Cock shit.
That was.
That's cocked as shit.
you're
Okay.
unable to pierce the construct's metal. But yeah,
That'll do.
that's it. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm not trying to burn any grit right now.
Hmm.
No burning grit, no burning anything that's not really needed right now. No bullet.
No bullet.
No bullet.
All right, Golz, you're up.
Gonna take a few steps. How damaged does this one look?
Pretty damage.
I'm gonna aim to. I'm gonna see if I can just aim towards the neck, leave the body intact, just blow off the head.
Okay.
The other one that I think I decapitated.
One with a fucked up arm.
No, the fucked up arm is dead now, but yeah, you hit it twice. And yeah, you blast its head off, and you clear out this section of the beach. Oops. And combat ends, and you guys get a juicy amount of experience for killing all these things.
How much?
You usually get more, but you get 800. That puts you at 19,360. So yeah. But yeah, so the beach is cleared. And Jura's just like, that was bad. I think my jitters got. I think the combat jitters got to me.
Sure, it's all good. And Tarragon will come over, and Tarragon is gonna cast. Is gonna raise up a hand and say, "I can heal you if you'd like."
I can. Let's see here. I've taken a little bit. I think I'll just I'll pop myself for a little bit. And she gives herself plus 15. Sure. Yeah, I got it. You need your stuff for you guys.
You're part of this team.
Oh, I know. I got it. It's fine. I got it.
So,
Sure.
So I want to take this pile of scrap back home, and as much as I can get from the corpses.
You can. They are medium constructs. I would say roll me an intelligence check to try and write a quick sketch of their pieces.
Okay.
Galrah will assist, she yelled from the back.
Okay.
Yeah, so roll with advantage.
Ariza does not put up her sword, so my right's still active.
You've got most of it down, but you feel like you would need. You feel like this is not the time to get the rest of it down. You just had to get a quick sketch.
Okay.
Jacob?
Yes.
Tarragon is going to cast. Going to burn a mass healing word.
Mass healing word. Okay.
At level 3.
Alrighty.
On Galrah, Ariza, Jura, and she doesn't have the actual description of mass healing word here, so hold on, let me see what that says.
Whoops.
Oh, there it is. 60 feet, 6 creatures.
And herself, and himself, and Golz. So pretty much everybody that got hit got healing.
Yeah, everybody got 7 healing but Whisper, because Whisper didn't get hit.
That was my investigation for looting the bodies.
You're checking. There's not really like any like gold. It's mostly like mechanical parts. But you look in
Anything...
the more humanoid bodies, and you realize that there's actually Durgar in pain inside of them. Or they're dead now, but like they had like stuff poked into them.
Oh my god.
Oh.
At least to the ones that looked like humanoids.
Disturbing.
Yeah. And
Latreus kind of cracks his knuckles and goes, all right, well, let's go ahead and divvy up what we got here. Ariza and Whisper are currently in tie for first place at 3 kills each. Galrah, Golz, me, and Jura are all tied for second. And Tarragon, you got a big fat zilch. But thanks for the support.
But yeah, and on at the beginning of this assault across the Quenching Isle is what it is called. Here, we will. This is a good spot for us to end our session for this week.